Florida at Kentucky. This line keeps dropping, and it's dropping fast. Oh boy. Now, people who watched, well, actually, I'm not going to assume that a lot of our viewers watched the Florida Charlotte game, but if you did, oh my gosh, do you guys see that Ricky Pearsall catch? That was crazy. That was awesome. Uh, but when I was watching that game, like in the first half, like they never punt. They scored on every possession. They just didn't put the ball in the end zone. They're also missing three of their starting offensive linemen in the first half, right? Two of them were suspended. One of them's injured. Starting center who might be back this week. Might be back. But Damian George at right tackle, Maskua at guard. I think they're going to be back this game. So I think they're going to be able to run the ball effectively. And with Kentucky, Devin Leary is not playing good football. If you were telling me before the season that up until this point that Graham Mertz is playing I'm not talking about just like better football, way better football than Devin Leary, I would have said you're crazy. You are crazy. I can't believe what an absolute fraudulent statement. But Graham Mertz is impressed. Highest completion percentage in the SEC. How about that? How about that?
Okay. I will say this in terms of Graham Mertz and all that. I do think, yes, he's been really efficient, but he doesn't push the ball down the field. I think Devin Leary's actually done a good job of, hitting some receivers deep. They've got multiple 50-plus play, like a lot of them. And obviously in a close game like this, that can be the difference. But yeah, I'll let you continue.
Yeah, Kentucky, Horsey, your guard, still probably out. We'll see. He could be back, but I still think he's probably out. If anyone has any information on that, please drop it in the comments. I would love to know because it could influence some betting situations for me. But do we know actually how good this offensive line is? Like, who has Kentucky played where they're going to actually be challenged? Florida's defensive line played well against Tennessee. They did. They stopped the run. They got pressure when they needed to. On the quarterback on dropbacks. I don't know, man. I think Florida, if they're just playing a little bit better football. I think they found their stride. I know it's at Kentucky. Trey Wilson's still out, right? Freshman who's second leading receiver. I don't care. Give me Florida plus the one. Give me them to win. Give me Florida. Give me the Gators to come out of this. And then what? They'll be 3-1 or 4-1 if they come out of this. They'll be 4-1 headed into week 6. That's crazy. I just don't think Kentucky's been tested.
No, they haven't. That's about as good as you can ask for from Billy Napier. If you're 4-1, after the three pretty good quality opponents that you thought you were coming into the season against with Utah, Tennessee, and Kentucky. I'm going to take Kentucky though. I'll take the 1 point and I'll take them to win. Obviously, I do think being on the road definitely hurts. I think Kentucky gets up for this game. Obviously for the longest time, remember there was that big streak where Florida kind of owned, Kentucky. And then the past couple of years, Kentucky has honestly been a better football program, has had better teams than Florida has. And so obviously that tide has shifted. It's a much closer game, better rivalry than it has been in the past. But I do think at Kentucky, I think they're going to be up for it. I think Devin Leary is going to play well. I've been waiting for it. I think he was the best. Well, minus Sam Hartman, he was the best quarterback to transfer. I guess you'd call Shedeur Sanders one, but regardless, in the SEC, I think he was the marquee transfer. Graham Mertz has played well, better than I thought he was going to play for sure. I'll give him credit there. Obviously, Trevor Etienne's a really good player. They got to get him established. The thing is you got a guy like Deion Walker, hopefully Keyshawn Silver, JJ Weaver, on the edge there. I think Kentucky's got a good D line, right? And your linebackers, Tevin Wallace, they're good players. They're real good players. But yeah, I'm hoping I just some big plays Kentucky's gonna have. Ray Davis, I'm sorry. He's averaging 6 yards a carry, right? Him and Etienne are both above 6 yards a carry. If both teams can run the football, obviously it's gonna be a really good game. But I think Kentucky's gonna do enough offensively, and I think their defense is gonna shut down Florida and that offense there. Because honestly, I've been a little bit disappointed with Montrell Johnson. Right, obviously he's a good player, and I don't think this changes how I think of him. I've just been a little bit disappointed with him and how he's been used so far.
Trevor Etienne though is very good.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yes, he is.